I'm Anne Sterling Hastings. I'm a psychologist in Camarillo, and I'm the author of 4 books on sexual healing, 1 book on shame, and 1 book called Create New Love: How Men and Women Can Prepare for a Lasting Relationship. I have 2 websites, CreatingAnInternalDialogue.com and AnneSterlingHastings.com.
One of the things that I really work on with my clients is having an internal dialogue. And what I mean by that is really just having a conversation with yourself. So when things happen in life, our feelings come up of, like say we're angry if someone cuts us off, right? In LA, it happens all the time. So asking ourselves just, why does that make me angry? I feel like when we ask these questions to ourselves, we increase our self-awareness. And when we increase our self-awareness, we're then able to create the shift that we want.
Yes, and we also get to heal the history that goes with it as well, because we're really involved in an introspection where we're really paying attention to what's going on inside. And I believe that we're always trying to heal the historical influences, whether that's neglect or abuse from early childhood, and that it will show up in something like getting mad at a driver when you know that they're just doing their stuff, and getting mad doesn't do anybody any good. It's really a waste of your energy. But when you find yourself having those kinds of reactions, it's a reflection of something else. And if we just open ourselves to that very question, why am I angry? You don't even have to answer it. Just by asking it, you're opening yourself up to healing from the influences that caused it.
And once we practice asking ourselves those questions all the time, then we're more and more aware of what's going on. And the truth is, the person that cuts us off on the freeway is really not us being angry at that person. It's being angry at what had happened to us a long time ago in our family of origins. When is a time that we have been cut off, right,
Yes.
in life? So it's really representative of that action for something that happened in our previous life.
Yes, and that really ties into my view that I live my life doing, and that I recommend to clients, which is being just curious. That you don't have to fix it, you don't have to forgive them, you don't have to stop being mad. You get to be just curious about it. And that leads to change without even having to understand. I find it much more fun when I can understand, figure it all out and understand. But you don't have to. Being curious and open to what's going on brings about change.
It allows us to not force ourselves to be in a place that we're not ready either.
Yes.
Just having the awareness of being angry and not pushing ourselves to, being maybe in a happy place or being in a place of letting it go, will really allow us to just maintain that emotion and then somehow process it.
And it also allows us to not have to feel shame about it.
Yes.
If you think that you should change something, it means you're feeling shame about it. I'm bad. I shouldn't have done that. There's something wrong here. But instead, we get to just go, wow, I'm having this reaction. I wonder what this is, and being curious about it.
That's a big emphasis that I also have, is having non-judgmental emotions towards ourselves. When we don't judge how we feel, then we're able to be compassionate towards ourselves and being compassionate towards the situation.
And what you just described in that one sentence is shame reduction, isn't it?
Yes.
Having compassion towards ourselves and self-acceptance. And that's right, being curious about what's going on with us and accepting it is really powerful.
Once we accept those emotions, we're then able to move forward with what's going on in our life.
Yes, the reality of what's going on. Yes.